Hi, this is Animan, and I'm going to be showing you how to make a simple game in Blender. So let's switch into the Blender game engine first of all, and let's go into the, first let's add a material. So let's make this default cube blue. Go into the physics tab. I'll show you something about each one of those. Well, static is it doesn't move at all. Things don't affect it. It's not affected by gravity. Dynamic, dynamic doesn't like rotate when it hits something, whereas rigid body acts like a normal object would. So let's set this to rigid body, and let's make this a logic editor. And so now if we press P, we can see falls. So now let's add a ground for him to fall onto. Add a cube, and this cube we're going to size up, size down on the z-axis, and this is going to stay a static type. And okay, so now let's give this guy a material. His material is going to be red. So now if we press P, you can see that falls right onto there. But let's add a lamp and stuff to make this look a little better. So what we want to do is lamp. Let's add a hemisphere lamp. Those are very useful. So maybe move it up a little more. And so yeah, that should be good. And add a sun and move it up to the side. And this will change a little bit the shadows. So you don't want too many shadows because it is a game, but you do want some shadows. So it looks realistic. Okay, so now if we press play, that looks a lot better, as you can see. You can see the shadows and everything. Just press escape to get out of that. And now let's actually add some of his controls. So, add sensor. This senses what you're pressing or what you're doing. Keyboard. Key, press W. That's going to be moving up. So we're going to use the WSD keys. And add actuator. Add a motion actuator. Do not add an edit object. I discovered that that doesn't work. So now we're going to change it on the X by 1 when you press W. So now if we connect these 2 points and press P, we press that. Oh, you set it to the wrong object. Get rid of all these things. I had the wrong object selected. Select this cube. Add sensor, keyboard. Let's set this to up. Key W. Add actuator. And you're going to add a motion actuator again. Location on the X by 1. And here, it should work. If we do this. Oh, forgot to connect these 2 points. Connect these 2 points. Wow, I'm forgetting to do a lot of stuff. Press P and press W and he'll move by 1. And that is a lot, as you can see. So maybe move him by 0.1, no, 0.1, press P, still moves by a lot. So, if we set this to 0, we can try changing his force. So, force by 1, if we press P and we do this, that sort of makes him roll. Like, if you've ever played the game Edge. Yeah. So, we don't want to do that. We want to change the linear velocity by 1. So now if we press P, wait, that doesn't do it either. What we want to do is set the location to 0.1, or 0.01 maybe. So now if we do this, he starts moving, maybe a little faster, maybe 0.1. Press play, and he'll start moving. Then you can see he falls off the cliff. And that's that. So, that's up, and you can add all the other keys. So let's just, let's drag this thing up a little more. You can press T, get rid of that thing. And let's move this to the side a little bit. Add sensor, keyboard. This one is going to be down. Key, no, not D, S. Key S. And now add another keyboard sensor for right. So RIGHT, key D. And then add another keyboard one for left. And if we press A, then it'll do that. So now, this one is going to be, let's name them M up. Add actuator, motion, M down, location on the X by -0.1, and let's just try this out now. Wait, first connect these two. Connect these 2 points. And let's see how this works. Play. You can move up and down. I have it at the wrong angle. Press P to play. You can move that way and that way. So now, let's add a few more. Add actuator, motion. First of all, so that's M down. This one will be M right. Let's changes his Y by -0.1. And if we connect this, if we connect this to this and press P to play up here, we can move. I did that wrong, I think. I'm right. Oh, I changed his force. I need to change his Y by -0.1. Press P to play. You can't go left yet. So now, finally, let's add the one for left. M left. And it's going to change his Y by 0.1. And now, if we connect these 2 points, press play, we have full functionality over this cube, except jumping. And yeah, that's basically it. So let's try adding a camera. Let's move it up over here. Let's move it here, over here. Rotate on the Z by rotate on the Z by 90. No. Rotate on the Z by 90 degrees, and then rotate it again on the Z by 180 degrees. Like that. I'll rotate it on the Y. Like that. And let's try going to the camera view. Okay, we should probably move him a lot farther out. View camera. A lot farther out still. Now if we go to the view of the camera, can grab it by pressing G, and yeah. So now if we press play, we can do it from the angle of the camera. And yeah, so I'm going to save this. Going to make sure I save it as game underscore tutorial. And okay, that's how you make a simple game in Blender. And I'll see you in the next video.